Yo, yo, yo. What's happening, guys? I better get my phone out and ready also. Seeing that the daily wick on the DXY today is to the upside again, showing more room for the downside possibly on DXY, but you never really know. So let's have a look, see then. That story is still staying the same. I think we still might push to the downside on GJ, so I think shorts are gonna be more valid. Also, I'm just seeing like a bunch of these highs as well. I think I seen it on the 15. Yeah. That's interesting. We built a channel, but we couldn't push to the downside. So that doesn't help at all. We got Frankfurt high, not Frankfurt high, structural low, and then we got another level right here. There's a few equal highs there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possibly equal highs. I'd like you to come down, take these lows and push up. That'd be better. Let's look at gold really quick. Yeah, gold's already gone. Peace out, gold. I don't think gold's gonna pull back anytime soon. It's just gonna probably run again because you got all of these highs here. So yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to think of where are we gonna go today on pound and euro. We're still trending bullish. Still trending bullish. Might try and see if I can decipher what this looks like, and then if it lines up with what I think, then we can go for that.
At 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Swiss CPI year-on-year forecast 0.3% on the prior, 0.2%. Month-on-month forecast -0.2% on the prior, -0.1%. And core year-on-year forecast 0.7% on the prior, 0.7%.
It looks like buys are still valid, you know. Hmm. I just see that as equal lows, I'll be honest. Yeah, gbpjpy is so choppy because it's just kind of compressing into a flag or whatever you call it, the flag pattern or whatever it is. It's a bit of
At
a
2:30
tricky
a.m.
one.
Eastern Time, we get Swiss CPI. Year-on-year forecast 0.3% on the prior, 0.2%. Month-on-month forecast minus 0.2% on the prior, minus 0.1%. And core year-on-year forecast 0.7% on the prior, 0.7%.
I prefer to take longs just so that DXY hopefully pushes down into this level as I'd like to see. If it happens, it's a different story. Well, that's what I would prefer anyway.
Well, hello everybody, this is Donald J. Trump. you're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Isn't that one big, huge, brilliant deal? Come on, people.
Let's see what happens today then. So far we're following bullish order flow because you had a build up, demand zone there, tagged in demand zone, break structure there, tagged in demand zone, break structure there. So let's see what happens now. Gold is going and gone from the looks of it. I think that today might be another bullish day on gold just because you had a nice little pullback yesterday, which obviously would have given relief to gold, given it its pullback and then potentially carry on going again. No. There. No. Pushing up. Silver's up 0.25%, Bitcoin's up 0.8%. I was talking about this level on Bitcoin earlier. If you get a break test, they can carry on going higher. It looks like it might be the case on Bitcoin, because it tagged into that, gave a huge wick rejection on the 4 hour, then it carried on going, which is fine. Okay. Okay, news comes out.
1 minute remaining. I'll lead with Swiss CPI year on year.
1 minute for the CPI for Swiss. The market's already pushing up, which is interesting. It's expecting to come out lower, so it's -0.1, expecting -0.2. If it comes out as forecasted, it makes sense why the pound's rallying off of that right now. 20 seconds. Year on year is going from 0.2 to 0.3. Month on month is going from -0.1 to -0.2. And core CPI is going from 0.7 to staying at 0.7. So I'd like to see it hit forecast on all of them, to be honest. Or even come down a bit. Just weakening the Swiss a bit more. 3, 2, 1.
$0.2%, $0.2% lower than forecast, $0.3%. Month on month, -0.2%, -0.2% as expected. Core year on year, 0.7%, 0.7% as expected. Japan's Finance Minister Kato says the picture of US tariffs is getting clearer and concerns are fading.
So the year on year fell down and everything else was as forecasted, which is obviously weak for the CHF, which means pound. Makes sense why the move is pushing up and up. Okay, GBPJPY is touching off of this little trend line going on as well. Okay, there we go. So now we pushed up and took these eyes. Yo, Yusuf, morning. Assalamu alaikum. Bro, these markets have been so horrendous, man. Good morning. New York's been really good, but I've not been able to trade New York yet because I've been busy and stuff. But London's been horrendous, man. So choppy, doesn't give clear direction or anything. Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How about you? Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How about you? Okay, look at pound yen. Governor Ueda Uchida. Japanese economy recovering despite some weakness. Overall business sentiment is favorable levels, taking some business sentiment positive overall as uncertainty over tariff outlook recedes. To raise rates if the economy outlook is realized. Wow. Consumption remains solid. Need to examine outlook with perception. Bank of Japan needs to continue raising interest rates if the economy and prices move in line with the forecast. That makes sense why the yen strengthening. Bank of Japan expect real rate is at significantly low level. Right, okay. So that's kind of showing why that's strengthening up. Okay, someone has joined the Discord. FT Dines or whatever it is. Welcome to the Discord, mate. Welcome. I've not taken any trades since last week. Good idea, Yusuf, bro. Honestly, very good idea to just sit and be patient, bro. Very good idea. I might look for a teeny little long now. Just a teeny little long because we've got a supply zone right here. We've got a nice little ascending channel above it. Which looks like a nice little zone for me to potentially get into a trade. We've taken out a bunch of lows. I don't know if I'm gonna get a clean entry. DXY is just dying. Yeah, I did. Obviously, I've had this on the chart yesterday. If you remember, I don't know if you've seen or not, but on the DXY, I did obviously have this level drawn out here of the 85.5 to 98.8 level. And then the 76 to 97.6 to 97.9 level. And then obviously I said the Miko stream these two levels are significant. But I wanted to see yesterday push down, so like a body close down here, then a test of this level, and then a continued move to the downside, but it's not done that yet. I still think it can happen because I mean we're still showing very bearish momentum. Obviously, if you look at the sentiment of the market, obviously things are not looking good with the government shut down, all the layoffs and stuff like that. ADP, NFP, the ADP come out, I think it was 50,000 worse than last time, and then we missed 80,000 this time, so 130,000 difference I think it worked out to, or something like that. I don't exactly remember. So yeah, it did not look good for the USA at all. It really didn't look good for the USA. So I think that's something to be mindful of for sure. No, he didn't stream yesterday. I was having a look, but I couldn't find him. Maybe he was busy or something like that, I don't know. But I've been busy because I've been trying to fix my car anyway, and I just couldn't fix it, so I'm just gonna sell it. I've listed it online saying the car has problems and stuff, so I'm just gonna sell it. I'm just gonna go back today after London session, fix 1-2 things. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stream New York because New York might be good, and it's been great so far. New York has. But yeah, he didn't stream yesterday. Kind of engine / electronical.
Kazakhstan plans to send 1.7 million tons of oil to Germany in 2025.
Huh. They've taken out all of this level here. Now we're pushing down. EU's a bit more cleaner on price action. GU's way. Look at all these dojis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 dojis right there. So that's so confusing. So I'm just looking at EU because EU just seems to be a bit more cleaner. We took Asia high. We had the channel build up.
So Kazakhstan has sent 1.4
right
million
here.
tons of oil via BTC
We've taken
so
the
far
high.
this year.
But I don't like the look of. I would like to see DXY weaken today also. So I would like to take longs. And then obviously on GU is showing build up, sweep here, broke structure here. So it looked like longs were better. E is ranging on M5. I'm talking M5 obviously, and on the higher time frame. Oh god, yeah, it is. Look at that. Since Monday, it's been stuck in a range. Well, actually, since Tuesday, really. Tuesday's a bit more of a cleaner range. Yeah, you're right. It has. It's not been that good, has it? Let's go from Asia low to Asia high. We've only moved up 84 pips and we've been stuck in the right in the middle. Look, we're right in the middle of it. Yeah, if that was a weekly candle, it looked like a doji. Yes, yeah, it ended up pulling back up and looking like a doji. Oh dear, that's not good. So yeah, I'm just kind of waiting to find out what the market wants to show me because I can't really see anything right now. But honestly, London session's been really difficult, hasn't it? The London session has been really difficult recently. Damn it. I'm just trying to wait and see what the market gives us, what it's showing and stuff like that, and then obviously be reflective off of that. Okay, so
French budget balance.
We broke that. We're coming to take the high. That's interesting. Okay, we've taken the high. If price comes up and tags this level here, the 533, that might be a nice level to hop into shorts, possibly. Just because obviously the yen is strengthening, the just mentioned rate hikes and stuff like that, that's going to strengthen the yen even more. I think this is just an intraday weak move. So I'm just waiting for this to do what it's going to do, and then I think shorts are going to happen. I think shorts are going to happen.
Minus 157.4 billion, minus 157.4 billion.
So there you go. It's run up, taken that high. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oof, look at that go, man. Look at that go. GJ's on the ripper. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. GJ on a ripper. Okay, the Samud flotilla is 5 miles away from Gaza. I'm going to keep an eye on that in the background because I really want to see if anything happens with the flotilla. So I'm going to keep an eye on the flotilla in the background. Where is Samud flotilla? Off the coast of Gaza. I'm just going to turn the volume low on there. Right, so I've got that on in the background so I can keep an eye on what's going on there. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna do picture view so it's in the screen, like pop out picture view. Yeah, I'll do that because then everything else can stay the same, and I can just keep an eye on the flotilla. Okay, sorry about that. I wasn't looking at your thingy in it. Let me just move this out the way. Over here, what's your outlook for GG on the 15 and 4 hours? So on the 15-minute shorts, 4 hour, I'm still bullish on GJ, bro. I'm really still bullish, yeah, just because, like, for me, yeah, we've reacted off of the 201 level, we've had a bit of a push down and stuff, yeah, but until we start breaking these lows, and so until, for me, we get like a break of these lows here, then we get a test of there and a break again, that's gonna send me short bearish in the long term. That's gonna send me bearish in the long term. But I'm expecting that because obviously what the Jens just said. Yeah, of course, that's I'm watching the live stream right now. What's happened here? There. That's why I'm watching the live stream right now. Let me go back to this one. It's been weird. There, I got it now. There, I've got it back again. Yeah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help them with their endeavors and stuff, inshallah. So I've just got that here on my screen, so you can keep an eye on that. But yeah, that's what I'm expecting, especially after obviously what the governor said. And I've been saying it for so long that they're gonna do rate hikes, they're talking about it, yen's gonna strengthen, blah blah blah. I've been saying it for a long time. But obviously because we've had such a, yes, I've been saying it for a while. So intraday M15 shorts look like the better play. On the 4 hour, shorts look like a better play, but for me to confirm a bearish long term, I need to see price break these levels here where the weekly low is, come back up, test some type of level, break structure again, and then I can get into a swing position. But I don't swing trade anyway, but I'm saying if I was to swing trade, then you can swing trade that position all the way back down to like swing trade it back down to like the 180 190 level. So yeah, like the 190 level. So that's how many pips? 8,367 pips. Yeah, so I think it will come all the way back down to this level again, for sure. And if we get a more market uncertainty and stuff like that, that's also gonna kind of help the yen. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. CHF. Okay, so pound is still doing nothing, man. Like, still chopped in this crappy range, because they had to build up here and a potential sweep and then a push to the upside. But then we got all of this that was taken as well here, and the high got taken. So you could actually say, boom, the high got taken here. Let's short it. I suppose you could say this was a break of structure, possibly. So GU's showing shorts right now are more valid. EU is showing buys are still more valid, so there's divergence between the two, like divergence. GBPCHF, I wanted to short it. I would like to short it, but higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low, but then obviously kind of tag back into this zone here, so I can redo that again. And now look at price action. higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, potentially going to make another higher high. I need to see a break structure, pull back, tag a supply zone, break structure again. Then alright, okay, we're actually seeing the momentum shift onto the lower side and then target into that invalid zone. That's what I'd like to see. But obviously we're at 7:50 right now, 7:52. London Open is 8 minutes away. So yeah, I can take a trade before London Open, but it has to be around 7:40, 7:45. Rarely can I take a trade at 7:30. Rarely, because 7:30 tends to be manipulated quite a lot.
Bank of Japan's Uchida says, I expect moderate recovery after the slowdown as overseas economies return to growth.
So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But my goal is still the same as before. I just need one TP so I can request my payout, call it a day. So I just need one TP on the 100k and the 50k. On the 50k I need 2 TPs because that's minimum trading days, but point being that obviously on the 100k I just need one TP, request the payout. And then on the 50k I need to take 2, which is fine because I got small risk on there anyway, just to meet the 0.5 minimum trading days, and to reduce the drawdown and stuff like that, because it needs to do 0.5% over two separate days of 0.5%. So instead of risking 0.5, I'm going to risk 0.25%, because then 2R is going to be 0.5 anyway. My partials are normally 5, 6, 7R, so I'll do that. And then it's gonna give me partials at 5, 6, 7R, so 2.5, 3, and 3.5% risk reward will be partials on the actual account acknowledged. That's enough to the 0.5%, and if it runs off to TP2, then happy days. And then on the next trade, it depends how that goes. So if I do end up making like 2-3% on that first trade on that 50k, on the second account I'm just going to risk 0.1 or 0.2%, just hit the 0.5 minimum trading days and request the payout, because then the account will be up like 4%. That's more than enough for me to request a payout. I'm not aiming for 10-20%, I'm just aiming for 2-3-4% every single month. That's it. No, so basically I don't know much about this, so I've been studying it, and I got friends who are fundamentalists and been trading for a long time, and they told me about the implications. Historically, every time there's been a shutdown, the stock market's rallied after it, which is interesting, right? That's kind of interesting, yeah. And then after the shutdown, it's always been like a few days. Obviously unemployment is going to be affected harshly because of that, so we're going to see that reflected in the data. But if the government is going to lay off loads of people, they're actually going to rehire loads of people at the same time. Right, okay, so this zone was not the real sweep, so that's a breaker structure, and this might be the real sweep then, possibly. It made sense for this to be, because you had all of this channel and then that there. So yeah, I think that's another reason why I'm being careful, because I've only been trading for 1 year, yeah, and the reason I've done so well is because I've understood where to be careful, where to be risky. And I thought, right, these are new trading conditions for me, so better to be a bit more careful, which worked out good, to be honest, man. Like, patience is always a good thing. So yeah, the shutdown might not be for a long time. The last shutdown was 35 days long in Trump's previous presidency. I think that there isn't really a concern. I think trade the markets as you normally do, Yusuf, yeah. and just trade the markets as you usually do, because if you trade M15 and 4 hour, you won't really have a problem anyway with any sort of resistance or anything. For me, I need to be more careful, but I don't really trade New York. I trade London more, so there's no excessive volume in London with New York related news, which is why I love London session. And London session's a bit more cleaner, I think. So yeah, I think just trade as usual, bro. Trade as usual. Trade as you would normally. But obviously the shutdown, we'll have to wait and see how the market reacts to that, of course. I was expecting a weaker dollar as well, to be honest, but I literally kind of had a similar view to you, thinking that, oh yeah, the dollar's going to be really weak, short the dollar. And then it wasn't so weak, and I was like, okay. But gold flew up quite high. Okay, what's this guy showing us? Wait, the guy showing us something on the flotilla.
I don't know how you dare to write all these things. Bro, silence thing. You're embarrassment. Look at this.
Oh, it's just,
You're an embarrassment to the
it's
world.
just people in the chat
And
talking about like good Israel and stuff like that. Okay, yeah. I thought you were saying something important. Stupid people, man. So yeah, just trade it as you would normally, bro. Just be patient and stuff like that. It's affecting gold more than anything because it's more of an uncertainty thing. We're having a slight bit of reaction on the DXY, but not anything major, to be fair. If it was like FOMC bad and stuff like that, we would have had a big decline, but we haven't seen that. And then when I spoke to my friends, they were saying that, oh yes, happened before. Normally the government shutdowns don't last long. It's normally a couple of days, a few days. The last Trump one was 35 days. So I'm not expecting it to be that long, and if it is that long, all it's just gonna push the dollar down, like gradually. It's not gonna be like a big drop. It's just gonna gradually decreasing. Jobs data is gonna come out really bad, worse and worse for NFP and ADP and like government-based jobs, obviously. So that's just obviously gonna be tradable. That's gonna give direction. So just trade that for now. Eight o'clock now, London Open. Let's see what's gonna happen. Guys, if you got any questions in the drop it in the chat. If you want to go over any pairs, drop it in the chat, because price is a bit range bound and consolidated anyway right now, so it's not giving clear direction for me. So yeah, if you got any questions, drop it in the chat. I'll go over it. Oh, what's going on? Wait. Something's going on in the flotilla.
Happy now? Do you think we're scared? We're not scared. We're not scared of bullies. We're not scared of...
Ah, damn it. Every time he talks, I think he's going to say something important, yeah? And you open your mouth and it's important, bro. Yeah. Okay, so this zone failed. Not really seeing a big push on. Oh, I lied. There we go. Oh wait, that's the 4-hour thingy, isn't it? That I drew. Yep. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Go M15. Go M5. Get rid of that. Go to M15. Have a quick review again of what's going on. We're running up bullish, so we eventually do need to pull back. But obviously we've had the bad news, or the slightly weaker than expected news for the CHF. Means it's weaker. Pound's gonna rally off of that even more for GBP CHF, so that makes complete sense. I would have liked to have seen some type of reversal occur, but today might be another potential bullish day on this. Let's look at gold. What's gold doing? Ooh, gold's falling. Yo, Francis, the shutdown is a blessing on the... Yeah. Mark Rusian Financial joined the Discord. Welcome to the Discord, Mark. Getting a few more people joining the Discord. That's cool. Gold has turned out great. Yeah, it has, to be fair. I mean, I had a lovely buy up there, and I did say on the stream yesterday it might sell off at 89.5, and I was like, yup, it sold off. Psychological levels, boys. Psychological levels. Okay, so EU and GU are pushing up high. Lovely. I'm gonna have to wait to catch a reversal, because obviously they've kind of gone and pushed away, so I can't really get into anything now. On the M15 I can't really find anything except this level here. This is the only other place I could think of to potentially get into a short. That's if it wants to give a short, obviously. And more important, gold 30-minute ATR back to the 6th level, but trade is already near my break-even point. Oh yeah. I would have waited for gold to take these two lows, and then I would have liked to get in along just to target these short intraday highs there. 110 pips odd, but yeah. Oh. There's a ship approaching them, and they all got their vests on, so I don't know if that's an Israeli ship. But it does say Fair Lady has engine problems, so I don't know if it's another ship just coming over to help them out, or if it could be Israelis or not, because I know they're like 7 or 8 miles away from the coast of Gaza, from the coast of Palestine. That's interesting. Sorry. So yeah, let's see what happens. You tagged into this supply zone. I'm expecting that to fail, that supply zone there. That should fail. Buys are still good, looking good, to be fair, man. It's just one of those things you can't really catch a clean entry. Middle East Eye. So if you just type in if you just go to YouTube and you just click live streams, I just click live, it might even pop up itself because there's like 7,000 people watching it. So if you just go on YouTube and click live, that's it, it might even pop up itself without even having to type anything. If you can't find it, then just type in headed to second BE. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Come on, Guild. Do your job, Guild. Okay, so I'm gonna have to try and catch the reversal on M1 back into that demand zone and see if I can catch anything from there. Dollar is pushing down again slowly. We're starting to see that. Obviously gold likes that as well. Yeah, that's fine, bro, no problem. It's not exactly like I trade every single day anyways. It's most likely me sitting and waiting. But yeah, that's fine. Go have breakfast. Oh, gold got so close to that level, didn't it? 2 pips away, and with the spread, it would have got hit. Right, London Open on G's done a 13 pip move. London Open on E's done a 13 pip move. That's interesting. I'm trying to follow the averages of data and stuff, but it's so tricky with these new market conditions of obviously all this stuff happening. I've seen the live stream, yeah. So I've just got it on in the background because they're only 9 miles away from the coast. So I'm just trying to keep an eye on what's happening in it. Because they might actually reach the coast whilst we're watching this or something like that. I'm just hoping to get some clean price action today, man. And then if you do get some clean price action... Oh shoot, CHF, no! GBP CHF, what you did? I should have put limits, man. Stupid. Not limits, alerts. You can see the ship in the background, bro. You can see the ship. Anyway, yeah, it's broke structure. I'd like to see it drop now. But I don't know. Just because of the fact that we've had that news come out. But let's just follow technicals for now. So 8-pip move. I needed to come back up, tag a what they're saying. They're saying something. I can't tell what they're saying. Tag into this type of like, bye Bashy, see you later. Just arrived at school. Yeah, peace out, bro. What's happening here? I think that's an Israeli naval ship. That's interesting. Here's another ship that's got a live stream going. Let's keep an eye on these guys then. Right, so on GU, higher low, lower high, potentially make a lower low for a possible reversal. Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see what happens. What you can do is mark out and say possibly, yeah, sure. Okay. And then just drag that over there. Might be getting into a short in here. But I just need to have a quick look really here if it's valid, because we've got a bunch of lows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal lows. Got this supply zone here, but we're bullish. I'm just gonna see what happens, but I think it might be worth taking. I feel like it's worth taking. I definitely feel like this is worth taking. I'd like to see EU follow it. That'd make me happy as Larry. But whether if it does or doesn't, that's a different scenario, isn't it? So 95. So I got it set there. Boom. I'd like to see a body close actually, just something slightly better than a wick in that level. I would prefer. EU, high low, high high, tag that demand zone, higher high. GU dropping out, that's much better. We do have this supply zone that we've just made, but odds are I can't enter that so quick. Set the limit and be ready to cancel it just in case anything happens, because this is trading. Keep an eye on EU as well, make sure that it doesn't invalidate anything. I need to be really eyes open right now. I'm gonna set alert right here. Set an alert there. Alright, that's done on GU as well. So let's see how this could play out. Limit set on everything. You tag this demand zone. So I need to be careful. So obviously we broke structure here, tagged into there. Let's see what happens, man. I need to be quick to cancel this. I need this to push up from here, tag into this level and then drop. And I need for EU to kind of like higher low, higher high, potentially make a lower low, break this level and then tag into a supply. Ooh, what happened? What the hell? I don't know what happened there. Don't know why it had a bit of a meltdown. Alright, we're back. I don't know what happened there. There's just random glitch that happened on TradingView and okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying on the charts. So yeah, let's kind of see where this goes. On EU, I would like to see so higher low, higher high. I'd like to see lower low, potentially lower high, and then drop down. Uh-oh, it's already going without me. That's not good. I'd have liked to have done that. Oh, thank you. Was that Chord or something like that? For subscribing. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the subscribe. I'm trying to get into a trade right now, but there's a bit of a sticky one because it looks like price may have swerved me. So just kind of sat waiting, see what happens. I can't find any other news to do with the flotilla, so that's fine. And now we have an issue, right? Because I've got this zone I can trade from. This zone here I can trade from. But then EU still stuck in this zone right here. So now I need EU to come break this level, then retrace into some sort of supply zone to potentially hop in a short and target this low down here. Boy, we'll have to see, because I was hoping for it to make a higher low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then fall off from there. But it's not doing it in the way I would like to see it, unfortunately. So yeah, a bit of a sticky one right now, I'll be honest. Also, there's a tiny gap here. This is all filled. This is all filled. Balanced price action. I'm just trying to work out what would be the right way to tackle this. Bit of a sticky one, I must be honest, man. I got the limit set across all of my accounts, so that's 575k worth of accounts. So let's see what happens. 4 people watching right now, guys. Do me a favor, hit like, thank you. And if you have any questions, drop it in the chat, whether if it's trading psychology or anything like that. Just feel free to drop it in the chat and I'll answer any questions you guys might have. Because see, like, I want to target this low and my partials are 15 to 18 pips. So it'd be good to just take a partial or hold through this and catch a partial at 25 pips, which is going to give really good risk reward. Really good risk reward on partials, nearly 10 odd on partials. Or obviously 15 to 18, 15 would be 6, 16, 6.5, 17, so 6.8, and then 18, 7.2. So I'd like that because that'd be nice partials. And then on the 100k funded account, that's money been made, you know. Price is coming up though, man. It's coming up. What to do, what to do, what to do. You still holding this zone? What do I do, man? Because EU's tagged that invalid zone, so it's invalidated the trade. It's invalidated it because it's tagged that zone. Now it's just tagged this supply zone here. Now it's given a reaction. Okay, this is a better zone. If now we break structure here, I'm happy to take it from this new lower high that price would have created. So I'm happy to take it from here. If we get that, I'm confident with that. We just need price to drop, take this zone out on EU, take this break this zone here on GU, and then I'm happy with that. You keep an eye on all of my accounts because I've got like 10 accounts, man, with 3 different trade copier settings. It's coming close. It's coming close. I need to be really careful with one of my accounts. Yeah, we could reject it, yeah. Drop down, yeah. I'm literally looking at like 3 screens, man. I need you to fail. Ooh. I might have to cancel. Yeah. Cancel order. Cancel order. Delete order. Boom. So I've deleted them. I've still got them set. I've still got them ready to be set. I just want to make sure I don't get slapped by the market. You know, you got to be really careful. Really careful. I like the look of it rejecting on GU. I just need EU to come down and take this low. Oh shoot, damn it. Yeah. They're already set on all of my accounts now. Come on, eurusd. I can't even look at gbpchf either. What's that doing? Okay, that's still in this low level down here. Yeah, I can see that a bit better there. What are you doing, EU? Hey. This should be set there. I don't want that moving around. I want that set at that level. And then obviously if you make a higher low, lower high, lower low, lower high break structure, you could take it from this supply zone here. If that fails, then we could take it from this and I would cover that high. I'm just waiting to see what happens because price could easily go up and tag this on GU and start to give reaction, and then EU carries on going higher. So I'm just waiting to see how they both react. They both, because EU and GU work in like harmony, they work together like similar moving pairs. So if you're trying to sell from a supply zone on GU and EU's just touched the demand zone, because on the M1 you could just get a bit of discrepancy, then it throws the GU short into risk. That's why I'm just waiting carefully and patiently for some sort of clean confirmation on that. have a look at the flotilla stuff. See how GU's coming up now. And how I didn't take it because EU obviously could do this what Malarkey is doing now. Malarkey is a British word, by the way. There it goes, cross that level. If it tags this supply and then breaks structure, that's even better. That's even better. I just need clean confirmation is all. So we're not gonna take anything here, so that's fine. Okay, so obviously we can get rid of that, bring that over to the side, get it out the way. See what happens here. Let's go back down to this. So obviously I can still short GBPCHF on the failure of this zone here. So if this zone fails at 32, we could also, also get into a short on there. Where would the next invalid zone be is a good question, and that's somewhere around here. I think it's a 15-minute zone right here. So let's just quickly try and look through the other pairs really fast so I can get this done quickly and move on. Yeah, that's fine. So if we break that level, then we will have an opportunity to potentially follow one of these to the next level and then short that also. Oh. I'm expecting anywhere from 3 to 3.5 pips because of the spread on GBPCHF, but right now the spread is 0.1, 0.2, so that's not bad. We just need to keep an eye on this. Okay, so GU's tagged that zone, EU's made a high. This is where we're going to see what's the case. Is GU going to take precedence and break structure to the low side and EU shortly follow after, or is EU showing us the move that GU's going to do? Let's wait and see. I'm expecting JPY to come up a bit more as well and then take out that high. $29. So EU still going up. GU starting to push down, which is interesting. And then target to this level here. The failure of there at least. I don't know if the pip volume's there though, but yesterday GBPCHF did a big move, man. So the pip volume was definitely there yesterday. It was definitely there yesterday. So we'll have to see, like sit, wait and see on that. Probably get rid of that alert. And then on here, we still got this issue. We are trending lower internally. And what I mean by, oh, look at that, yeah, look, it's about to fail. See, I'm glad I followed my trading plan and followed my invalidation criteria, and I stuck to everything. Well done. Pat on the back. Pat on the back. It's annoying because I haven't taken a trade in a while, and the last trade I took was an SL. On my funded account, the first trade on my funded account, but it is what it is. It doesn't matter, first trade, last trade, whatever. There is no 100% win rate. Right, we're at 1.35 now, so this is an important level for GU. Either we're going to resist at this level, or we're going to break test and push higher for the pound. So let's put my phone down then. Not like I'm gonna need it now. Keep sitting and waiting. This is why trading psychology is something that most people struggle with, and one of the reasons why it's the most important thing.
Okay, Lady Boat, and the IOF is approaching us fast now.
Yeah, all the same.
We are likely to be intercepted, but our
Take that
cameras
back
are
rock,
live, so
yeah.
please keep an eye on us.
Take care of one.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at
These adverts are annoying.
financialtrading.com/purchase. and save 67% on a subscription. Let's make a big, beautiful deal, people. Come on.
Price is not doing much, man. It's really not doing much. What's going on with gold? Oh, just took out the high and then dropped all the way down. Francis is not gonna be happy about that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I think that Mark Rusin Financial might be a spam or scam account. It just gives me spam/scam vibes. Update ready. There's an update for Discord. Oh, okay. I'll just do that really quick. It's funny how GU's got far more volume than EU does right now, because EU's gradually grudging, GU's just pow, consolidation, pow. A lot more volume in GU right now, a lot more volume. Yeah, Francis isn't going to be happy about that. There's no clean price action on any of these pairs today. Let's see how the rest of the pairs are looking, eh? So Euro GBP up 0.05, Euro CHF 0.13. Oh, sorry about that. AUD/USD up 0.16. CHF JPY is up 0.08. That's interesting. That's pretty much around break even anyway, or neutral price, whatever you want to call it. Bitcoin up 0.8%, oil up 0.2%, silver up 0.28%. What was gold? Gold was up brand zero, so yeah. You got Nasdaq 0.3% up. VIX is down by 0.6. VIX is a volatility index for the dollar, by the way, so when volatility goes high, the VIX goes high, which means that's when you expect big moves and stuff like that. So the VIX is really cool. The volatility index, you normally look at it on the daily chart and you'll see when it's high volume and stuff like that. Helps you to kind of see what's going on with the markets and stuff in relation to the dollar. Now also there is one more thing. The US Treasury yields, the 20 and 30 year, they're good for trying to figure out if there's going to be rate cuts or not. Because if they're low, then that means they can cut rates. If it's high, it means they can't cut rates, because the cost of borrowing money from the government is not so safe anymore. I say safe, profitable, sorry, because then the bonds go higher, or the yields go higher. When you get more yield, then you get less return. If you get less yield, you get more return, something like that. I'm not so focused on the yields and stuff. I'm more focused on the data and the meaning of the data than anything else. Okay, so let's see what's happening now. EU and GU slowly having a push to the downside. So from market structure, we've got the recent low that I've marked out with the breaker structure, the recent one, and we just made a new high. So that's our price leg on the M1, is that low to that high. So I need to see bearish market structure starting to form to then still give me the idea of, yeah, shorts are still valid. Yeah, look at GU, mate. Lying akida. My streams do get dramatic here, there, and sometimes everywhere, but at the same time, there's a lot of sitting on your hands and waiting for price action to give you what you want, because you trade your strategy, not the feelings of the market. So there's a lot of sitting and waiting for it to come to my level, come to my entry. And I say it with emphasis on my, meaning you have to have that patience, man. You have to have that patience. Oh wait, what was I yeah. If this zone breaks structure and fails now, I'll be so happy. Because that would have been the early sellers there. That's why you got to be so careful, man, with M1, because it's so fast paced. They need to be really disciplined and stuff like that, which is why I keep talking about trading psychology time and time again.
Italian unemployment rate 6% as expected.
I'm just looking carefully to see what can happen, see if I can catch anything. Okay, let's have a quick review of GBPUSD really quick. So let me get rid of, let's bring that over there, get rid of that. So obviously we're in this low to this high right now. So made a higher low that led to a higher high, or you can say internal higher low that led to internal lower high, that led to internal higher low, that led to internal higher high, that led to internal higher low, that led to external higher high from this price leg. Then you had internal higher low that led to a lower high, that led to a low low, that led to a lower high, that led to a low low, that led to a low. So you could have taken a short from here, but that'd have been a bit eager though, wouldn't it? Because EU's just been been flying up the whole time and just started to show a bit of bearishness. But obviously, here's a demand zone. Probably better on M2. Nah, not really. M1, not really even a demand zone to be fair. Price is rather choppy, isn't it? Got notification. Okay, that's nothing important. Yes. Took out that level there. If it tags this and breaks structure internally, I could be cheeky and try and take a trade, but I don't like to look at that. I prefer to break this low, be like, right, okay, now we've got clear break of structure. That's better, much better.
Zelensky saying spoke about long-range missiles with the US. Thankful to Trump after speaking with the US.
Oof, yeah, gold not looking so good. Silver's looking brilliant, I bet. Yeah, silver's doing far better, man. Silver's been an absolute ripper. I mean, look at this one go. Even on the weekly chart, we're so close to all-time highs on the weekly. Like, silver is really smashing it. So 49,810, 49,810. So if I was to do Alt J and then do that there, 49,810. Oh. What's the date now? 2nd of October, yeah? Yeah. And then set an alert on that level. Expires probably the end of the year. There you go. So I've set that there on silver for the all-time high. Yeah, beautiful. I'll have to look at that. Okay, let's go back to XAU on 5 minutes. Still not looking good. Francis is not going to be happy. Okay, perfect. So price tagged into that zone beautifully, yeah, and then gave a reaction. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely, that is. I like that, actually. I like that a lot. That's beautiful. Now I'd like to see EU slowly push down now. Well, not even slowly, just push down. Dude, push down. Look at that, the M5 not looking good either, is it? Guys, if you've got any questions, drop it in the chat. If you want to look at a pair, Sorry. Been on here for 2 hours now. If you want me to have a look at a pair for you, just tell me what pair and what time frame you want me to have a look at. Oh, GBPCHF. Hello. Okay, now if we talk about supply zones and all that stuff, and valid entries and all that kind of cool jazz, go on the M2 and hit that level right there. That zone finally failed, so yeah, I'd take that. GBPCHF is so bad, man, because of the spreads are so bad and stuff. Like, I don't even want to take it on a 3.3 on this, because it's gonna need more. It's gonna need 3.5, and I just don't think this has the volume for it. I really might need to swap out GBPCHF for trading, because it's just not looking good. London Open raised over 100 pip gold move, closed at second BE. Yeah, hey, you're back. Welcome. I was talking about you. Your gold trade was going good, but then it didn't go good. It didn't go good. Oh no. Bro, the price action is horrendous on EUGU today, man. Really bad. I think we found our new low. This whole week's been like, this whole year so far has been horrendous, and I can't believe we're in October. Wow. I might do another podcast with that YouTuber I did the podcast with the first time. There's a pattern here. Basically, whatever trade you take, yeah, I'm gonna trade against it. So wherever I'm gonna counter trade against your strategy, Sack. Oh man. I did have a limit and everything. I did have a limit and everything set, but then EU tagged it invalid zone, this one here, and then I closed out on GU then, just in case I ended up getting triggered and it's another SL, so I didn't take it. But it was good I didn't take it, because I was right to follow my plan. Invalid zone protected me again. Magnificent. Love invalid zones. My best friend. And now we're starting to come back down again. Eventually you're gonna lose, especially if you counter trade me January to May. Yeah, I was just joking, innit? I'm just joking, man. So we're hovering around this level here. EU's dropping. This zone is valid to take, but I don't like the look of it. Unless we do that, yeah. If we did that, better off just doing 3 pips, innit? I know, brother. Yeah. So GBPCHF is giving a good trade, yeah, but I don't want to take it because the volume's been so low the last few weeks. Yesterday, obviously, it absolutely flew, but I can't base a trade today off of yesterday when the average is normally not moving this high, bro. Normally GBPCHF is not doing moves like this, yeah. So I'm just thinking, do I take it or not? And I don't feel like the volume's there, because if I target into this zone, it's normally between 12 to 16 pips, yeah, on GBPCHF. 12 is only 4R. 15 is only 5R. Okay, yeah, that's not bad at 5R. 5R's actually, you know what? I can work with 5R partials. I can work with that. And then what's EU doing? High, low, high, low, lower, high off of a supply zone. Made a lower low here. I find that interesting indeed. And then we've got this supply zone right here also. So if we respect this on EU and break structure, and GU holds this level and breaks this level here, and we don't touch any invalid zones, we might finally get a trade. GBPJPY has just been horrendous since London Open. How much has it moved? It's moved 24 pips in the span of an hour and 14 minutes, when normally it should be doing like 40, 45. So it's half the volume of what it could normally be. EU's reacting off that zone beautifully. We're seeing the push to the downside now. We're seeing the market structure shift from bullish higher highs and high lows to potentially internal lower highs and lower lows. That could change in a minute. This is a problem with M1, bro. It could change any minute. How volatility comes down in the week. The government is like, yeah. Okay, so GU's obviously out to that one, but we've still got this zone here. Okay, yeah, so push down from here, please. Bro, Sak, I just want like a clean week, bro, so I can catch one. I just want one trade in the week. I just want one TP in the week, because it's gonna be like 10, 15, 20 or anyway, yeah? So I don't need a lot. I just want one. So I can get my payout. That's all. I learned a lot this year though, man. Honestly, like 9-10 months of trading, 11 months of trading, whatever it is, I've learned so much. I've learned so much, man, about how crap these market conditions are versus how good they are when I was doing back testing and stuff like that, man. It's actually worked out that I've been trading for 11 months now. November will be my 12th month of actual trading in the span of a year and a half. Madness. I see why most people give up trading within 2 years, because they don't see the success, but I fully believe I've got it. So that's just going to keep me more patient and stuff like that, whereas most people give up. I've had 2 years of it, bro. I have wins, I have losses, I can't handle it, and then they're like, yeah, I give up. That don't work like that. Okay, if GBPCHF makes it the same here, this year has been the highest returns, backtest almost 8% returns. However, at the most losses. Yeah. Well, I'm viewing it. There you go, new high made. God damn it. Yeah, I know. That's the thing with trading. For me, it wasn't that hard, is because I kind of, obviously, you know, me and psychology and how I love all that stuff. It was kind of the case of I kind of already knew that with trading you have certain types of problems and stuff like that. I kind of looked into those things already, where people fail, traders fail, all that stuff, and then that was it, to be honest, man. That was probably the biggest point, was knowing where traders fail and stuff, and why they fail and that type of thing was probably the biggest thing for me. What the hell is this doing, man? What's it looking on the 1 hour? 30 minute, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour. Still, yeah, looking really bullish, isn't it? I have to just sit on the M5 now because I can't really do anything. Same with EU as well. Sit on the 5 minute, can't really do anything. Just delete the limit, no point having it there. Gold is still consolidating. Yeah, so I think like when I started trading in April, yeah, I had a different strategy, similar but different, and then I kind of back tested again in April, May, and I went to M1 because I was on M5 first. I went to M1, started back testing and stuff like that. I watched a couple more YouTube videos of different edges that people use and stuff like that, and then I was like, right, I kind of get it. Back tested it because it's kind of similar to what my strategy was, but there's a bit more explanation into it, and I was like, right, okay, back tested it, started to see patterns, started to realize times where things occur, all that stuff, yeah, because I was properly back testing it. And then I was like, raw, this is interesting, isn't it? Because I started to see things fall into place and things started to click and stuff like that. So I think that was it, to be fair, man. And then I don't trade a lot, as you guys already know, because I don't like, how can I put it? It's easy to lose control of yourself in trading if you trade too much. So I just like finding one really high quality setup, take that one trade. If it's a loss, I'm done for the day. If it's a TP, I'm done for the day regardless. Just one trade and I'm done. One in London, one in New York. But I don't really like New York session, to be honest. I don't really like it at all. And then yeah, and I started like I had a similar strategy about 6-7 months ago. I didn't really use invalid zones and stuff like that, and then I was wondering, why do I keep getting slapped? But it's like, oh, the invalid zones make a difference on the M5 and stuff like that. That helped a lot. Yeah, that was it really. It's a good strategy because like you get to view markets a lot. Every day you're learning so much, because every day there's invalidation, validation on M1. So your learning curve is way faster than M5, M15, 4 hour, daily, weekly. Your learning curve is really fast. Backtesting is so easy because you've got a lot of data and you're not limited when you're trading M1 or M5. So the learning curve is better and stuff like that. The only problem is it's harder. Like, it's much harder. So, but the thing is, with what the market's telling me, that the real trade hasn't happened yet, because the way our trade is supposed to basically be like a bunch of, oh god, that's horrendous, isn't it? It's supposed to be like a bunch of highs and lows together, and then you wait for price to take that level, give you confirmation. So this might be like smart money traders or something like that. You know, I need to draw this in a really bad way. Let's say this is Asia, this is Frankfurt here. Frankfurt gives a move. This is London, London takes out Frankfurt. Then London just tags into the, flies up with volatility, like big momentum volatility. Tags this, gives a reaction. Takes that zone at big volatility, gives a reaction. Tags that zone that takes out big volatility. So it's like big volatile explosive moves. There's nothing happening here that indicates I've found the right move of the day yet. I haven't found it. I haven't found it. I haven't found it. Nothing's happened here yet. And Frankfurt can do it, but you need to understand when, where, and why. Oh, what happened there? What happened there? Yo, TradingView's freaking out, man. So I like, this is like one of the main ones, but I love it where also, for example, this is Asia, this is Frankfurt, like a massive drop in Frankfurt, and then this is London open. That's one of my favorite go-to moves. Trend line in Asia, price drops in Frankfurt, probably takes out a weekly low, previous daily low, leaves the supply zone there with a massive gap. You get confirmation of lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high, take it from here, target into that supply zone, get a reaction, fly up and take all that level out. This is one of my favorite setups. On this setup is where I've caught like 20, 30 or 2-3 times. This one, that's the normal move. That's like the general moves I take. That's where I get like 10, 15 or, and oftentimes partial. But time's important. Like Frankfurt there, London's here. That'd be Frankfurt there. Hello guys, Bashy niaje karibu ndugu niaje Mambo VP. Hey, is it Mambo VP? Yeah, it wasn't it? Yeah, I need to remember this stuff, man. And then this would be like London. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Sacramone.
Kazakhstan energy
Limas.
minister on OPEC Plus deal says Kazakhstan is doing everything possible to implement a
Limas
compensation plan.
Aurelius, how are you, Bashy? So chilling, man. Bored. How are you? Good, please. ये नली हाली है थोड़ा. Yeah, chillingly, markets have been crappy. Really crappy, bro. Really crappy. Yeah. But what can you get fruit answer? Gata karo ine. Yeah, but fruit anita kari kino ine. Truly, James. As long as you're alive, you gotta keep going. Yep, exactly. But yeah, these markets are so bad, man. So bad. Wasana Sacramento Lee, what's good? CHF JPY trade finally closed out.
Kazakhstan
CHF
energy minister says
JPY.
Kazakhstan's
Was
oil
you
output
in
sees around 90 million tons in 2026.
CHF JPY longs. You didn't see CHF JPY longs on a swing, weren't you? I think. If memory serves me right. Government shutdown is a ball ache. Yeah. Everything's a ball ache, bro, right now. There's nothing clean at all. Even gold's a bit, well, you know what I mean? I mean, this move was diabolical, yeah, on Tuesday. Innit? It did a 2% drop. No, that's wrong. It did it from high to the low. It did a 2% drop, yeah, 785 pips. Big man move still. And then obviously yesterday I called it here as well. As I'm telling you, price is gonna drop from 895 and then boom, it dropped. So yeah. I had a feeling that you didn't see GBPJPY longs because I was not keen on the idea of that. Because if you've looked at financial juice, basically the yen, they're talking about rate hikes and stuff like that again. I've been saying it for like the last 2-3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Yeah, yen's gonna strengthen. I said it for ages, and now we've seen it in the last week. So yeah, that's interesting. GBPJPY. How long have you held that trade? I don't even remember when you got into that. Like, how long has it been? Yeah, I was saying it from September, bro. The yen's gonna strengthen, and then literally look at this, bro. Right from here, bro. 1.8%. I didn't hold out as much as I said it. Yeah, but how long did you have it for? How long did you hold that trade? Now yen's gonna come down. Oh god, you are at all-time highs. Oh yeah, dang. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got you. I see what's happening there.
Italy Business Lobby cuts 2025 GDP forecast to 0.5% from 0.6% seen in April 2026 to 0.7% from 1%. UK September decision maker year ahead CPI expectations at 3.5%, 3-month year ahead output prices 3.7%.
Oh, isn't this unemployment? No. So at 10 o'clock you got Eurozone unemployment rate, and at 1:30 you got jobless claims. Yay. Israel forces seized control over 40 ships in the Samud flotilla. Where the hell were the Spanish and those guys were ships and stuff?
Donald J. Trump, you're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Isn't that one big, huge, brilliant deal? Come on, people.
Too many irregularities. since late August. Oh wow, so you swung that for like a full-on month, innit? My guy swung that for a full-on month. Yeah, today's been absolute bollocks, bro, honestly. The amount of times, yeah, like I've had invalid zones and stuff like that, and I'm like, that's gonna fail, here's my entry, and stuff like that, and it's like just swerves the entry, or like it just keeps going and leaves me, and it's like, damn it, man. So many times. I've been great at calling the market, to be honest, man. It's just getting the entries proved rather difficult. Bro, I might start streaming New York now anyway in the Discord, because I haven't done it this week because I've been busy trying to fix that car. Oh my god, Lee, that car, bro. Bro, that car. It's getting scrapped, innit? It's getting scrapped. I've had enough of it. If anyone is on Forex Factory, look at NFP and click on the yellow envelope, and there's a YouTube video explaining what happens to markets during a government shutdown. Really? Let's have a look. I don't see what you're saying here. The tree gods are against us. They need a large sacrifice of memes. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let me have a look. 1 second. YouTube, TradingView. Where's the Google terminal? Where are you, Google? Hey. Oh, wait. That should. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so you're saying, yeah? Okay, so what did he say? He said what? Oh god, I've opened the game. Why have I opened the game? That was an accident. Close that down. The yellow envelope. The YouTube. Okay, so click on NFP. Ah, this video here.
Global head of research with Forex.com. Today is the 29th of September, 2025. It's a Monday and it's National Coffee Day here in the US. Hopefully some of our government leaders are having their coffee to help us avoid a government shutdown. That'll be the topic of today's video, as well as everything else that you need to know ahead of today's US session. Let's get into it. So at this point, it seems like we're on track for a U.S. government shutdown at midnight on Tuesday. That's when funding runs out for the fiscal year. We do have a potential meeting between President Trump and Democratic leaders in Congress today. Hopes aren't too high that we'll have a breakthrough there, but it's good that they're still talking. Currently, prediction markets are pricing in a government shutdown as a 70% probability or so. And the reason that's so important is because we're getting some big U.S. government data at the latter half of this week, or at least we're scheduled to. If we do see that government shutdown take place, that could impact non-farm payrolls, Friday's most important jobs report, as well as the initial jobless claims report on Thursday. Both of those could be delayed. In that scenario, I think some of the private market estimates of the health of the labor market could take on more significance. Things like the ADP report on Wednesday and the ISM PMI reports through the latter half of the week will not be impacted. So that's something you'll definitely want to keep an eye on, almost regardless of what you're trading as we move through this week. Back in the realm of more traditional economic data, we do have a Reserve Bank of Australia meeting tonight. No changes expected from the Reserve Bank of Australia, and that's why traders will quickly shift to Governor Bullock's outlook for the economy, and that could have implications, of course, for the Australian dollar. Today's chart of the day is the US dollar index, which we saw a big breakout and rally from.
I was going to finish in case you mentioned something at the end.
Friday, that pullback is extending into this week's trade in the dollar index. Key resistance looms, I would say, in the mid to upper 98s. That's where we have the confluent 100-day moving average and come further. Again, a lot of eyes will be on Washington
According
today
to TASS,
and throughout this
Russia's
week. So that's
Peskov
where you
says
should be
Russia
watching
is to
for
react
headlines
if the US sends Tomahawks to Ukraine.
50 that could provide support if we do see this dip extend further. Again, a lot of eyes will be on Washington today and throughout this week. So that's where you should be watching for headlines as well. Thanks for carving a couple minutes out of your day to watch today's video. If you haven't already, please do drop a like on this.
Right, that was interesting. I mean, I think we kind of already knew that stuff, innit? But yeah, thank you. So yeah, unemployment claims today, it says tentative. Obviously, we might not get it and stuff. So yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Governor Ueda speaks tomorrow at 2 a.m. Oh, that's interesting. And we got Governor Bailey speaking as well. And then, oh God, the week after we've got no news. Monday, Tuesday dead, Wednesday dead. But you know what? Let me use Financial Juice because Forex Factory's been absolutely horrendous, man. Spit on the head of Forex Factory. Tomorrow you got German services PMI, UK services PMI tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be volatile. London session. NFP maybe. Unemployment rate maybe. Services PMI yes. And then we've got not much after that. Yeah, interesting. It's gonna be interesting, man. This is gonna be interesting. We kind of already knew all of what he said anyway. I think a lot of people have been talking about it and stuff, you know, the whole shutdown and how it affects the economy and the jobs data and all that stuff. But I was saying that for me, because I trade London, it's not the end of the world. Trade the way you normally do. Just keep an eye on the news, keep an eye on any kind of news events and stuff like that, which is why I've got Financial Juice open. In case any kind of thing develops, if you're trading New York session, be very careful. If you're trading 4-hour and daily, odds are you're gonna not have any problems. The only people struggling are gonna be the traders who trade New York session on a lower time frame. Just in case something happens, they're gonna get slapped by the market. But if you trade London, it doesn't matter, you'll be okay. If you trade higher time frame, it doesn't matter, you're gonna be okay. Ultimately, in terms of like exposure to the markets and that type of thing. So Lee, what are you looking at, man? Are you looking at any of the pairs or anything or not? Are you guys looking at any other trades, any other pairs? Let me know. Sorry about that, I was just playing the game on my phone. Oh, look at GBPCHF, sorry. Gold is going for it again. I was in gold earlier this week. I haven't traded it since the sell-off. It's just sideways and indecisive, so nothing at the moment as the charts are crap fest in terms of price action. Bro, they are so bad. They are so bad. They are so bad, bro. On higher time frame, on lower time frame, from every time frame perspective, they suck. But yeah, crap fest galore. Higher time frame, lower time frame, every time frame. Yeah, true. No, it makes sense, bro. It does make sense. Like, I get what you're saying, innit? But for me, like, you just, for me, I just go to low time frame, and it's not the end of the world because I'm on low time frame. But when low time frame and high time frame is doing something dumb, and then yeah, sure, they make sense to do options, but we're not in usual market conditions. We're in like unique circumstances right now, aren't we?